just a war inside. Try to control my mind, but I hold the line. I gotta hold the line. Stay strong and endure. Don't look back. Don't look back. In the new minute, just fight back. Fight back with me. I'm at war with my members. Face to face every day with my contender. I wanna do what's right, but my flesh keep beginning. That beggar just giving flesh fight in my spirit. I seen this deed, outcome is wicked. I got old love knocking at my door. She like, can you make room one more? Ain't trying to be around all that. I'm trying to ground all that. I'm trying to get back to the way just to get found all that. Time to turn back to the mission. Time to take back what is missing. Checking my bags, I be a minute. Through all the pain and the affliction, I know it's just a war inside. It's just a war inside. Try to control my mind, but I hold the line. I gotta hold the line. Stay strong and endure. Don't look back. Don't look back. In the new minute, just fight back. Fight back with me. I'm on it. Lately I've been staying out the way, cause I don't want that bad sneaking up on me today. And I don't waste my time on what people, what they think. I'm focused on what's mine, doesn't matter what they say. Ay, I learned that love from my brother, not to make friends with the devil. If I offend them, my verse we gon' bounce back like some rubber. Watch out now, nah. No fiction, straight facts, let they even react. This is the patient of the saint, cause it's a war inside. Yes, it's a war inside. And I ain't trying to die, gotta hold the line. I gotta keep my mind, I gotta hold it down all at the same damn time. War inside, it's just a war inside. Try to control my mind, but I hold the line. I gotta hold the line. Stay strong and endure. Don't look back. Don't look back. In the new minute, just fight back. Fight back with me. I'm created to be upright. I ain't something that they don't like. Give me a minute if you don't mind. Understanding it is no price. Worldliness is what we don't need, but they can tell you what's contrary. You the greatest, but they won't say. So raise your glass as I do say. I'm created to be upright. I'm created to be upright. I'm created to be upright.
You be my shelter, my hedge for life. I realize out of sin, you be my shelter, my hedge for life. I realize I done had enough for me, I done had enough for me. Give it all up to be perfect. Did you say, don't you leave it up to me? I done had enough for me. Give it all up to be. Give it all up to be.
Turn up with the basics. Can't go wrong with the basics. Beats going hard, can you taste this? Ain't no reason stay from perfect. I be feeling like I'm worthless. You still think I'm worth it. Really, I don't deserve it. This makes me nervous. No, you see past the surface, and I didn't stay true to the plans we made. Did you a disservice? Lost my mind when you went away. You ain't here, it's not the same. Just get up, but the feel away. Just get up, but the feel away. Lost my mind when you went away. You ain't here, it's not the same. Just get up, but the feel away. Just get up, but the feel away.
You be my shelter, my hedge for life. I realize out of sin, you be my shelter, my hedge for life. I'd have had enough for me. I'd have had enough for me. Give it all up to be perfect, as you said. Don't you leave it up to me. I'd have had enough for me. Give it all up to be. Give it all up to be.
Tell 'em how you love me, right? Think about it. To love you
Wait up just a minute. Think I didn't read it right. Hold up just a minute. Pressure breaks a minute. Absorb this whole opinion about the shoulder. I'm about to give them what they want, and I'm about to show them where they wrong. I just wanna put you first. Cause when the worst come to worst, I don't wanna be around nobody. Yeah, I just wanna put you first. Cause when the storm gets heavy, I just wanna be around nobody. But it's the party. We don't care about what they say or what they do, cause we the prophets and we salute. We standing strong, oh yeah we do. We keep the low, oh yeah we do. We don't care about what they say or what they do, cause we the prophets and we salute. We standing strong, oh yeah we do. We keep the low, and that we do, hey. We don't care, we the prophets of the Lord, yeah. Stand up, teach our people, they just hate on us some more, yeah. Defeating evil, Christ is coming back, he with that sequel. We standing strong, we sparing none, and we defeating evil. Black boots and purple tee, printers only guarantee. Keep the laws is the key. One saved out of three, one saved out of three. It's the Bible that we teach, it's the Bible that we preach, it's the laws that we keep. Cry loud in the streets now, grab a paper and a pen now. Come take back your crown, come take back your crown. Yeah, the people of the world trying to tear us down, but we keep the laws and don't care what they saying now. 44, yeah, 144, yeah. Christ is coming back, better prepare for that war, yeah. 44, yeah, 144, yeah. Christ is coming back, better prepare for that war. We don't care about what they say or what they do, cause we the prophets and we salute. We standing strong, oh yeah we do. We keep the low, oh yeah we do. We don't care about what they say or what they do, cause we the prophets and we salute. We standing strong, oh yeah we do. We keep the low, and that we do,
Ay, strong in the Lord, ay, and the power of his weight. We need to endure a spiritual fight. Look at my people, hard cold like it's ice. Scripture sharp like a knife, converting the soul and preserving the life. It's time to take flight, shining my light, shining it bright in the darkest of nights. Ay, oh yeah, fringes on my
Mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Check.
Shalom, fam, shalom, fam, shalom, fam. Most High Christ bless. We filling in for Fix Your Face. All praise to the Most High for Deacon Abiel and the crew, man. Captain Azariah, you know, Captain Palu, you know what I'm saying. All the officers, so, man, appreciate y'all. We filling in for our brethren. So, we got everything straight. We ready? The YouTube, you said the YouTube link. Our YouTube link is IUIC Mobile. So click if you want to watch on YouTube. It's IUIC Mobile in the classroom. IUIC Mobile in the classroom, and right here on Facebook, IUIC in the classroom on Facebook. For those that's trying to watch on YouTube, so all praise to the Most High. It's another Sabbath. All praise to the Most High. Y'all done ran away from the plantation.
Right.
Give it up. Y'all done ran away from the plantation. All praise to the Most High, man. And guess what? Passover just ended, man. What a wonderful Passover 2023. You know what I'm saying? In the building was one for the ages. You feel me? So all praise to the Most High for that. And we're going to get into this class. All praise is called Men. What did I say? I call it. Y'all know my memory. Men of war will stand when the smoke clear. Men of war will stand when the smoke's clear. You understand what I'm saying? Many still, when all the bullets and stuff go to pew, 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 bombs dropping and everything, guess what? Man of war still on his feet. You understand? So all praise to the Most High. Now let's get into it real quick. Get Luke 14, start at verse 26.
The book of Luke, chapter 14, verse...
Oh, my bad. I'm Officer DeWater, IUIC Mobile.
Officer Stephen.
So all praise to the Most High. And
Officer Azariah.
so all praise to the Most High. What you got? Go ahead.
The book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
It said you cannot be my disciple. So the first step of being a man of war is we're gonna have to deal with ourselves first. We're gonna have to deal with these type of categories right here. Dealing with what? It said, if any man come to me and hate not his father, we know it ain't talking about, oh, I'm disrespecting you, cussing you out. No. It's talking about, say for instance, your dad wants you to do Father's Day, right? Your dad wants you to come over for Christmas. Your dad wants you to go to the store and buy them some pork. That's what it's going into, regardless of that thing, that nature, right? So read it again.
Luke 14, verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father,
The sin that's on your father, they're trying to get you to come into sin. Read.
and mother,
Likewise,
and wife,
some brothers' wife, come on.
and children,
Some brothers going to have to go through their wife situation, and some brothers going to have to go through their children's situation. Read.
and brethren, and sisters, yea, and his own life also.
And your own life. So the Lord said, look, I ain't going to leave you out. I'm not going to leave you out of the equation. You're going to have to deal, you're going to have, as far as yourself, you understand what I'm saying? Because you might think you got aspiration to be this, to do that. The Lord said, no, I don't want you to do that. You're going to be a prophet. You said, no, I'm going to be a star athlete. I'm going to be an NBA player. I'm going to be an NFL player. I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. No. The Lord said, no, hell no. You're going to be a prophet. You're going to be a daughter of Sarah. That's what you're going to be. Watch this. Read.
He cannot be my disciple.
You can't be a disciple. Come on.
And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
Now, what's it? Bear his cross. And whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Bear my cross is going to a lot of things. Most folks just think bear my cross is, oh, you know, my little burdens, my little trials. No, bear my cross is what did Christ had to do on the cross? Give his life up. He had to die. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the same thing with us. We got to die. We got to give our life up. We're going to get put to death. Most brothers in the truth going to get put to death.
Right.
It is what it is. Ain't nothing can change that. That's written already in stone. We can't change that. But watch this. Read.
Verse 28. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost?
Read it again.
For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost.
So now it said, which of you sit not down first to count it the cost, whether he have, I'm reading on, whether he have sufficient to finish it. Now, who gonna sit down? Give me that real quick. Give me that little I don't know where it's at. Y'all know where it's at. Let me get to it real quick. Pull that image up. I'm finna pull this up real quick. Just be patient with me. We're gonna get into it. It's funny. We're gonna understand what the smoke is and who's standing at the end of the day. All you little mockery, everybody mocking, everybody doing this, everybody taking shots. Okay, we got something for you. Just be patient with me. Now watch this. This is a blueprint, right? Y'all got it up yet? Put it on the screen. Well, you know that it'll do. It'll do. You feel me? But nobody is finna build these skyscrapers and they don't sit down and map out years ahead, 10, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years ahead of how they gonna finish this thing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You just don't wake up and say, hey, let's go build that. No, that take some time. You got to sit down and ponder on. You got to sit down and map out. So now it said, which one of us do what?
For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first, and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it.
You got to see how much money you got. You know what I'm saying? Do you got mills to put that together? You might have to have billions to put certain things together. Likewise with us, we got to sit down and count the cost. If you're gonna be locked into this truth, then you need to be locked into this truth. You know what I'm saying? Count the cost. When you first come in, you should already count the cost. Understand what it is. Are you willing to lose your father behind this, mother, wife, daughter? Are you willing to lose that? Are you willing to give that up? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to give your life for this truth? Meaning get put to death for this truth. Now watch this. Keep reading.
Less happily, after he has laid the foundation and is not able to finish it.
Ephesians 2:20 real quick. Read it again.
Less happily, after he has laid the foundation and is not able to finish
When
it.
you have laid the foundation, but you ain't able to finish, you come in, you got the foundation, right? Let's see what the foundation is. Ephesians 2:20 real quick. Read that.
The book of Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 20. And are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Jesus Christ himself being the chief cornerstone.
Jesus himself being the who?
The chief cornerstone.
Jesus being the chief cornerstone, right? Come back. So now Christ is the chief cornerstone. That's the foundation we want to build everything on. That's the foundation we want everything to be locked in on. Read it one more time.
Luke 14, verse 29. Less happily, after he has laid the foundation and is not able to finish it.
So you come in and you're not what?
Able to finish it. All that behold it begin to mock him.
So the people going to mock you. They going to mock you. Now, get Jeremiah 20. First, before you get that, give me 1 Peter 4 and 3 real quick. We're going to get some of the people that's going to mock you first. Since we read that in Luke 14:26. And then we're going to show some other mocking that's going on today. Watch this. What you got?
The book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 3. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries, wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them.
Go ahead, read it again.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 3. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles.
The will of the Gentile, because we always live in the will of the Gentile. Let's see what we was doing in the world. Read.
When we walked in lasciviousness.
We was in lasciviousness. That was us. Read.
Lust.
We was full of lust.
Excess of wine.
We was getting drunk. Most of y'all were getting drunk at the club. I was getting drunk in the clubs. Read.
Revelings.
Reveling. Parties. Come on.
Banquetings.
Come on.
And abominable idolatries.
So that's what we was doing. Now watch this. Keep reading.
Wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot.
So they gonna speak. They gonna speak what?
Speaking evil of you.
Come on.
Who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead.
That's what I want right there. So letting you know, look, they gonna speak evil of you. Those are your family members. Now, watch this. Go back to Luke 14:29 real quick. Because it said, and they behold, all that behold, it began to mock him. Watch this. Read.
Luke chapter 14, verse 29. Lest happily, after he has laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him.
So they began to mock him. Give me Jeremiah 20:10.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 20 and verse 10.
Now we're finna get a little personal. Read.
For I heard the defaming of many, fear on every side.
So we got the what?
The defaming of many.
So we got a lot of people trying to defame us in this truth. We got a lot of people try to defame you personally, and you got a lot of people that try to defame IUIC. You got a lot of people that try to defame our bishop. They try to defame us, right? Read it again.
For I heard the defaming of many.
We heard it.
Fear on every side.
So we got fear on every side. We got stuff going on inside and outside. Come on.
Report, say they, and we report it. All familiars watch for my halting.
So you got familiars watch for your haltings, right? Give me the one with Deacon Abiel when they speaking evil. Deacon Abiel show. Read it again.
For I heard the defaming of many, fear on every side. Report.
Now hold up. Pause right there. We're gonna deal with that. Fear on every side. Give me that in Corinthians, 2 Corinthians 7:5. Let's deal with that because it said fear on both sides. This sound familiar. Watch this. Read what you got.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 7, verse 5. For when we were come into Macedonia, our flesh had no rest.
Our flesh have no rest. That's like our leadership now. Ain't no rest, man. Brothers be labor. You'll be surprised, brother get sleep. You got brothers counseling. You got brothers studying. Ain't no, man. You got brothers traveling. Get off the flight, hit the boots on the ground. You on a whole nother country, whole nother climate for months on months. You understand what I'm saying? No rest. Wake up, prophesying. Come back to the room, teaching the brothers. Wake up, prophesying. You got that. It's no sleep. It's what now? Read it again.
For when we were come into Macedonia, our flesh had no rest.
Why? Because they doing the work. Some of y'all got too much damn rest. That's why you can yap behind a damn keyboard in a screen. You ain't doing no work.
Right.
You ain't doing not a damn thing. You
Right.
ain't traveling. You ain't no camp. You ain't passing out no flies. You ain't doing nothing to gather the people. But you got a lot of yap.
Right.
Come on, read.
But we were troubled on every side.
Same way Paul said what? We was what?
But we were troubled on every side.
We was troubled on every side. Read.
Without were fightings.
Without were fightings, meaning the folks that we don't rock with was fightings. Come on.
Within were fears.
The people that was in was fears because you got a lot of people ain't for you. They may be with you, around you, but they ain't for you. They want you to fall, or they, you know what I'm saying, they got their own agenda going on. You feel what I'm saying? Now go back to Jeremiah.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 20 and verse 10. For I heard the defaming of many, fear on every side.
Come on.
Report, say they, and we will report it. All my familiars watch for my halting, saying.
Now y'all got what I want? Let's play it real quick. It said, all my familiars watch for my halting. They watch for me to trip up, stumble, to fall. Now watch this. Play that.
The air just left the room. Everybody's like, damn.
Ain't nobody poisoning Nate.
Nah. Nate is going off.
Uh-oh.
That's not coincidence. This thing of ours, we don't believe in coincidence. We believe everything is spiritual. And in the dream, he was at Bishop Nate's house.
Nate Satan himself.
Right now, everybody's getting pissed off in the room, bro.
What it is that he's being judged by the Most High.
Mad as
He's
hell.
trying to admit it.
Detective Nate. Yeah, Detective Nate.
Most High is finally catching up to your behind.
Nate Satan. Let's see if I can catch Nate Satan.
Y'all hear these
He
wicked
saw
niggas,
Bishop
man?
Nate laying on the bed and looked very sick. And it seemed he was going to die.
His flesh is consumed away, that it cannot be seen, and his bones that were not seen stick out.
It's powerful, bro.
Yea, his soul draweth near unto the grave, and his life to the destroyers. If there be a messenger with him, an interpreter, one among 1,000
Boy,
to
that's
show
bad,
unto man
bruh.
his uprightness, then he is gracious unto him, and saith, deliver him from going down to the pit. I have found a ransom. His flesh shall be fresher than a child's. He shall return to the days of his youth. He shall pray unto God, and will be favorable unto him. And he shall see his face with joy, for he will render unto man.
It's at this moment right here, y'all stop.
Prepare.
Boom.
God, let him avengeth me.
The doors swing open, y'all stop.
Under me, and it bringeth me
Everybody's like, what the heck?
Hey, so all praise to the Most High. You see, you had a lot of people talking that smack about our bishop. You feel me? Talking a lot of yap. Now, give me Psalms 41 and 1. Let's read that real quick. Then give me the other video. Give me that other video real quick. But read Psalms 41 and 1. Brothers talking all that crap. Now watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Psalms, chapter 41, verse 1. Blessed is he that considereth the poor. The Lord will deliver him in time of trouble.
Read it again.
Blessed is he that considereth the poor.
Blessed is he that considereth the poor. Read.
The Lord will deliver him in the time of trouble.
The Lord will deliver him in the time of trouble. Read.
The Lord will preserve him and keep him alive.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
And he shall be blessed upon the earth.
Come on.
And thou wilt not deliver him unto the will of his enemies.
The enemies want you to be dead. But when the smoke clear, who's still standing here? You feel me?
That's
We
right.
still here. Read it again. Bishop still here. Read.
Blessed is he that considereth the poor. The Lord will deliver him.
Come on.
In the time of trouble, the Lord will preserve him and keep him alive.
Right.
And he shall be blessed
Come
upon
on.
the earth.
Read.
And thou wilt not deliver him unto the will of his enemies.
Come on.
The Lord will strengthen him upon the bed of languishing.
All praise to the Most High. When you're going through it, you don't know what. Baby, these folks got so much to say. They don't know what the hell Bishop went through. You understand what I'm saying? Hell, we don't even know in detail. I don't even know in detail. You feel me? So how the hell, y'all shut the hell up with y'all running y'all flap.
Right.
Talking about on the horse. We ain't finished. We just warming up. But watch this read.
Thou wilt make all his bed in his sickness.
Come on.
I said, Lord, be merciful unto me. Heal my soul, for I have sinned against thee. My enemies speak evil of me.
The enemy speak evil. Read.
When shall he die?
When shall what?
When shall he die?
These niggas up here on was saying this. Right. Oh, he got this. He's sick. You know, I told him he did this. He did that. Shut the hell up. Read.
When shall he die, and his name perish? And if he come to see
They
me,
would love that. Why would they love that for? Why? Ain't we pushing this truth throughout the fort? Who else overseas doing what we doing?
Right.
Who else here in America doing what we doing? Who else in Jamaica doing what we doing? Who else in Haiti doing what we doing? Who else in South America doing what we doing? And we ain't trying to put ourselves nowhere, but shit, proof is in the pudding.
Right.
The proof is in the pudding, man. Come on now. Now, why would you want to do that? And you supposed to be Israel. And some of you brothers, I know you don't understand. You little Christian dudes and the other little dude, vocab Malone. We know we don't give a damn about you. Don't understand it. We don't. Well, Mark Rising. We don't give a damn about you. No damn way what you talking about. We got something for you too. Watch this. Read.
Verse 6. And if he come to see me, he speaketh vanity.
Come on.
His heart gathereth iniquity.
So if he come to see me, so these folks act like they with you at first, then you get sick, then you see everybody come out with something.
Right.
At first you think, y'all, damn, they rock with me. They, or if they don't rock with me, at least they had a mutual respect for me. But then you go down, now hey, they come out the woodworks too with they 2 cents. Read.
His heart gathereth iniquity to itself.
Come on.
When he goeth abroad, he telleth it. All that hate me whisper together.
There you go. Whispering together. They talking with each other amongst themselves. Read.
Against me.
Come on.
Against me do they devise my hurt.
Why? Come on.
An evil disease, say they.
They said, read that right. Read it again.
An evil disease, say they, cleaveth fast unto him. And now that he lieth, he shall rise up no more.
So they like this. Yeah, he got this. He got that. Council, he going down. He ain't gonna rise up no more. Read.
Yea, my own familiar friend, in whom I trusted.
Come on.
Which did eat of my bread.
Some of these brothers, bitches have been around. You feel me? And brothers was learning on the low. Way back in the time. They was learning on the low, watching this page, learning and learning. But now they want to say this and say that in the third. Read.
Which did eat of my bread.
Damn.
Have lifted up his heel against me.
Come on.
But thou, O Lord.
But thou what, O Lord, what?
Be merciful unto me.
Uh-oh.
And raise me up, that I may requite them. By this I know that thou favorest me.
Uh-oh.
Because my enemy doth not triumph over me.
Ain't no triumph over me. Now, not that. Come on. So guess what?
Bring it out.
You failed.
Right.
Now go back to Jeremiah 10. Jeremiah 20. Jeremiah 20:10. Let's go back to it. All right, play that. Got to put the volume on it. One second, we gotta come on, let's get the volume. I don't hear nothing. Let's get this in, man. Let's get this volume correct. Run it back. There we go.
Up on that name.
All praise.
That's it. Come on.
This up on that name. I ask you who.
We got haters everywhere, y'all. Read that again.
The book
We
of
got Now let that video play. Let that brother finish what he's saying.
Who this up on that name? I ask you who this on that name?
Look at the haters. Man, it's a glorious moment. See, hey, if they done went through with what he went through, it won't be no problem.
Well, I suppose if you're going to go to hell, if you have to go to hell.
Now,
if you
pause
make
this little Hermit the Frog looking dude real quick. Give me Leviticus 21. We on his head already. Leviticus 21:5. We ain't going to even play around with you. We on your head already. Leviticus 21:5.
Yes,
And you talking about you know scriptures you got what they on Bibles back there?
Right.
Okay, yeah, right. Read what you got.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So, look like to me, he breaking both of them. Read. That's it.
Yes, sir.
This brother breaking everything. Now he got something to say. What he got to say? Let him play out, and then we're going to get off on him. Play what he
plan
say
your
what he
goal
got
to
to
go to
say.
hell, I guess this is the best way to do it.
Smart Christian. Yeah, right. That dude don't know what the hell he talking about. This dude acting like just because somebody on a horse, he going to hell because he on a horse. On a horse? Bro, because I ride a horse in, I'm going to hell.
Right.
Man, these folks. Give me the next one. Give me another one. I just want to see some of these. I don't want to give them no much airtime. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to even give them brothers no much airtime like that, bro. Give me the next one. Right, finish that Jeremiah 20 while they getting that together. Oh, let's just do it right here. Let's see it. No, man, give me Jeremiah 20:20. They tripping.
Jeremiah 20:20.
Yeah, let's go back there and finish that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 20 and verse 10. For I heard the defaming of many, fear on every side.
We already explained that. Fear on every side. You got the wars out amongst us, around us, and we got what?
Fear on every side.
We got the fear within. Read.
Report, say they, and we will report it. All my familiars which watch for my halting, saying, peradventure, he will be enticed, and we shall prevail against him.
They said they're going to prevail against him. Or even us. That's an attack on him, attack on us. Period. Read.
And we shall take our revenge on him.
Come on.
But the Lord is with me as a mighty terrible one.
Read.
Therefore, my persecutors shall stumble.
My what?
Persecutors shall stumble.
So everybody that's yapping, you can't stop this truth, man. Stop it. Read.
And they shall not prevail.
Come on.
They shall be greatly ashamed, for they shall not prosper. Their everlasting confusion shall never be forgotten.
You understand that? Now go back to Luke 14. Let's go back to Luke 14. We just getting warmed up. Luke 14, start at verse 30.
The book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 30. And behold, there are last which shall be first.
No, Luke 14.
Excuse me.
30.
Luke 14, verse 30. Saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish.
Come on.
Or what king going to make war against another
So
king?
what king going to make war against another king? So now, let's deal with the first king. It said, or what king, we the kings best believe that. Get that real quick in Revelation 1 and 6. Showing you that we the kings. It said, what king? Because it's war out here. We at war. We at war all on both sides, like Paul said and just like Jeremiah said.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 6.
Read.
And hath made us kings and priests unto God and his Father.
So we the kings of the earth. Now watch this. Go back to Luke 14:31.
Luke chapter 14, verse 31. Or what king
Us, the Israelites,
going to make war against another king?
another king. Give me that in I think it's Revelation 17. 17 and 14. I ain't got no notes on that. Let's see. Revelation 17. Is it
The
14?
book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 14. These shall make war with the Lamb,
So they making war with the Lamb. Read.
and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is the Lord of lords and King of kings. And they that are with them are called and chosen and faithful.
So that's us. We with him. So guess what? They making war against Christ. They making war against us. Get the one in Revelation 13. 13 and 17.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell.
No. Revelation 12 and 17. My bad.
The book of Revelations, chapter 12 and verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keepeth the commandments of God, and have the testimony of Jesus Christ.
So we at war. So they making war against us. Now go back to Luke 14.
Luke 14, verse 31. Or what king going to make war against another king sitteth not down first?
So we sit it down now. We understand what's going on. We understand. When you're in this truth, you understand what's going on. First, we at war with ourselves. We know that. That's a daily fight. But the ultimate fight, too, is we at war with Esau. That's what it is. We at war. So now it says, not sitting down first and consulted whether he is able with 10,000. So now, read that. You read it.
Or what king going to make war against another king sitteth not down first and consulteth whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000.
So we may be outnumbered. You may get worried because we outnumbered. You may get worried, but you got to understand it's not nothing physical. Just like he told Zerubbabel. Get that in Zechariah 4:6 real quick. Zechariah 4:6. Let's get that real quick. Because it's not physical right now. It's a spiritual war. Now, give me that in Zechariah 4:6.
Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. Then he answered and spake unto me, saying,
What did he say?
This is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel, saying, not by might.
Not by what?
Not by might.
So it ain't going to be by no strength that you have, no swords, no guns. Read.
Nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord of hosts.
By what?
But by my spirit, says the Lord of hosts.
Now get that in 1 Esdras 3 and 4 real quick. Because Zerubbabel, I'm for sure we know Zerubbabel was a mighty man. He was a mighty man of mouth because Zerubbabel, he was like, hey, I want to get physical. No, the Lord said, no. It ain't by your might, Zerubbabel. It's going to be by my spirit. Give me that in 1 Esdras 3 and verse 4. And you give me 1 Esdras 4 and 13.
The book of 1 Ezra, chapter 3 and verse 4. Then 3 young men that were of the guard that kept the king's body spake one to another. Let every one of us speak a sentence, he that shall overcome.
So it was 3 bodies, right? I just want to get that part. Read what you got.
1 Ezra 4 and 13.
Okay, read.
Then the third, who had spoken of women.
So the third body, the third person.
And of the truth, this was Zerubbabel, began to speak.
So that was Zerubbabel. So then you know, Zerubbabel was a mighty man, bro. He in order to protect the king, shit, you on another level. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why he had to tell him, look, not by your might, not by your strength. It ain't gonna be by your might nor your strength. Now go back to, let's see, matter of fact, give me that in 1 Maccabees 3. And I think 19. Let's see real quick. Let's see what it's gonna be by.
The book of 1 Maccabees.
Don't worry about it, we outnumbered. These folks own everything. Don't worry about that. Give me that, 1 Maccabees 3 and 19.
The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 19. For the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of an host.
It ain't in the multitude of a host. Come on.
But strength cometh from heaven.
The Lord has always been fighting with us. The Lord is fighting with us now. That's why they scared and worried. You got all these people on all these things. You got folks like your boy Green Black. Matter of fact, put him up real quick. Put Green Black up about that what he got working, some inner workings he got going on.
Bring it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we ain't moved because we got the Lord with us. And we got the angels. I'm going to show you that, how the angels rock with us. Now watch this. Play that. Y'all got it? Come on, go ahead. Put it on the screen. I see it, but put it on the screen. Let's see what he got brewing in the pot. Y'all got it? It ain't on the screen. Read that again.
The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 19. For the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of an host, but strength cometh from heaven.
So strength coming from heaven. Give me that in 1 Kings. No, is it 2 Kings 6 and 20? 2 Kings 6 and verse 20. Let's show you. Now, before you get that, let's get the one in Maccabees. 2 Maccabees 10 and 29. Let's get that real quick. Y'all got the video? You sure? Come on.
To the program this morning. Why don't we explain to the audience what it is exactly that you're trying to do here?
Let's see what he's trying to do.
Me on this morning, Andrew. So the ADL, as we've talked about on your show before, is the oldest anti-hate group in the country. And we've been focused on studying extremist individuals, organizations, and movements literally for decades.
Say you look like a Tweety bird.
And our experts in our Center on Extremism are some of the best analysts in the U.S. on understanding groups across the ideological spectrum. PayPal is a really good example of responsible tech, and they're one of the leaders in the online financial system. So together we are collaborating to better understand how extremists exploit online platforms to fundraise, to move money, and to enable some of their illicit activities. We've been working with PayPal for years, and we're going to help them to better understand and learn, again, how extremist groups and hate movements are trying to leverage the financial system so we can disrupt those activities and create, again, a safer and more cohesive web.
Okay, but just to understand this, is this simply a research effort, or is the ultimate goal, I imagine, to effectively defund them, which is to say that PayPal would effectively turn off the spigot, or at least turn off the ability for them to fundraise using PayPal.
That's correct, Andrew. So certainly a big part of this is how can we disrupt the ability of extremists, from those who marauded through the Capitol to those who were beating up Jews in broad daylight just a few months ago, to other racist and hate movements. How can we stop them?
He still ain't
using
pulled. Hold on, Paul. He still ain't pulled up, and he still ain't pulled up and produced his call. Bring your proof, man. Like, bring your proof, bro. He's still lying, and they talking about the Anti-Defamation League. You doing it now? You defaming now? You just you just lying through your teeth, bro. Somebody say they look like a Tweety bird, man.
You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding.
Like, how in the world he gonna be set up over? Supposed to be looking out for defamation of people's characters. You know, you doing people dirty, you talking this, you roughing people up.
Right.
You the main one doing it though.
Right.
These folks are straight hypocrites. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, give me that. Is he finished? All right, let him ride out.
From spreading their hate and funding their illicit activities. So PayPal specifically sees, as a responsible company, a need to try to put an end to this. And they've been at this for years, so this isn't new. Our job.
So that's what they got. That's what he got brewing. PayPal. You wonder why your friends and family thing ain't working. You understand? Hey, this told you we at war. But guess what? We making moves. We got, you know what I'm saying? We making moves, you know. We making moves. Just believe that. But it's funny, though, how now he comes jumping up, and now he in the PayPal thing. Now he trying to, the extremist groups. Well, why you ain't dealing with the KKK them then? Well, why you ain't dealing with your damn self and the people that you work with? Because y'all the main one to hate. Y'all hating on us when we building brothers up. When you putting the man back in the household. There's no longer single-parent households going on. No more gang banging, killing, murdering. But somehow we a hate group. Nah, we just know we at war because we love God, like Revelation said. That's going to happen. When you keeping these commandments, they going to come against us. That's just the bottom line. But at the end of the day, at the end of the smoke, we'll still be standing.
That's
no matter
right.
what, no matter what you do, no matter how you lie, no matter whatever you try to play, you try to run, it still is not going to work. You take one down, we got an army.
That's right.
It's an army. It ain't nothing stopping, man. Ain't nothing stopping nothing. You might as well just go and lay down. And we're gonna get in that next. Matter of fact, I suggest that y'all just go and lay it down, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't stopping it. You might as well put them funds in our account.
Right.
So we can go and have brothers go cross their water, different continents, build up. So we can go and get this thing over with. You know what I'm saying? We'll have a little mercy on you, you know what I'm saying, as a servant. You feel me?
You better shut your white mouth.
That's all thing you might well do. Now, if you want to come against us, I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen. Matter of fact, you want to come against us, you better be very afraid. Watch this. Give me 2 Maccabees 10:29. You better be very, very afraid.
Check. The book of 2
We ain't by ourselves. Y'all think y'all just rocking with us. You know, so no, man, it's the Lord's fight. And he got a whole legion of angels with him. Now watch this. Read that.
The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 10 and verse 29. But when the battle waxed strong, there appeared unto the enemies from heaven.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'll read that again.
But when the battle waxed strong.
Yeah, put that on the screen. I like that.
There appeared unto the enemies from heaven 5 comely men upon horses with bridles of gold.
5 what? Yeah, put them up. Let the people see this. Yeah. Put them up. Put that imagery up. We gotta have the right imagery. We ain't putting no little pale face Edomite on the screen, cause he ain't no an angel. Yeah. Put this on the screen. I see it, but the people don't see it. Yeah. Put the imagery on the. Yeah. What's happening? Yeah, go ahead. That's what I'm talking about. It. Well, that make you. My eyeball feel good watching that right there, man. Looking at that. All praise to the Most High. Go ahead.
But when the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 10 and verse 29. But when the battle waxed strong, there appeared unto the enemies from heaven 5 comely men upon horses with bridles of gold, and 2 of them led the Jews, and took the Maccabees betwixt them.
So they took Maccabees, that one on one side and one on the other side. Come on.
Betwixt them, and covered him on every side.
Come on.
With their weapons, and kept him safe.
Put that weapon back on there. Hold on. I don't even know what that is, boy. Look like he hit you with that. You just a puff of smoke. He hit you with that. You just a puff of smoke, homeboy. For real. Come on, read that again.
And took Maccabees betwixt him, and covered him.
No, don't need them. Put them on the screen. Put them mighty men on the screen, man. Come on.
And took Maccabees betwixt them, and covered him on every side with their weapons, and kept him safe, but shot arrows and lightnings against the enemies.
Shot what?
Arrows and lightnings.
Shot arrows and lightnings. Come on.
Against the enemies, so that being confounded with blindness and full of trouble, they were killed.
They were what?
They were killed.
Man, they got put to death. Come on, read.
And there was slain of footmen 20,500 and 600 horsemen.
So don't play with us. You might not wake up. Don't play with us. You might not wake up and we ain't did nothing in the physical, but you got to understand we got angels with us. You feel me? Give me the one in 2nd Ezra 13 and 31. Where they pulled up on them and touched them. Or was it? No, 2nd Maccabees 3 and 25. I'm sorry. 2nd Maccabees 3 and 25. So don't play with us.
The book of 2nd Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 25. For there appeared unto them.
Start at verse 24.
The book of 2nd Maccabees, chapter 3.
So don't play with us. We ain't by ourselves. We ain't by ourselves. You might have all the resources. You might have all the money. You might have whatever, properties or whatever. But guess what? You still going to lose. Right. Watch this. Read.
The book of 2nd Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 24. Now as he was there present himself with his guard about the treasury, the Lord of spirits and the prince of all power.
The Lord of spirits and the prince of all power.
Caused a great apparition.
Look that up. Apparition. We want everybody to get everything. Everybody might not know what apparition is. You might not know what that is. Let's get it for everybody. Now read the verse again.
The book of 2nd Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 24. Now as he was the present himself with his guard about the treasury, the Lord of spirits and the prince of all power caused a great apparition, so that all that presumed to come in with him.
So all that pursued,
come in with him were astonished at the power of God.
So they were astonished. They was like, oh, what the hell what is that? Read.
And fainted.
They did what?
And fainted.
Come on.
And were sore afraid.
So don't play with us. Now watch this. Keep reading.
For there appeared unto them an horse with a terrible rider upon him.
So it appeared to them with a horse on a horse with what? Read it
with
again.
A terrible rider upon him.
Come on.
And adorned with a very fair covering.
Come on.
And he ran fiercely.
Give me that image where they ran fiercely. That one of them looked like they was running. I just want that image up there. That was fire to me. When they would put that up there for me, where like he was running. That right there. Bro, read that again.
For there appeared unto them an horse with a terrible rider upon him, and adorned with a very fair covering. And he ran fiercely and smote Heliodostrus with his 4 feet. And it seemed
he with his 4 feet. How in the hell you do that? How in the hell you do that? I can't even explain that, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ask the bishop for a breakdown on that one. He did it with his 4 feet. He might did an old flip in the air or something. Yeah. Come on.
And it seemed that he that sat upon the horse had complete harness of gold.
Harness of gold. Give me that gold. Give me back some gold image where they had that gold on it. Put some gold on there. Yeah, right there. And you see that armor back there? Don't play with us. Watch this now. Now watch this. The reason why I say that because y'all might wake up with knots on y'all head one day. It ain't because of us, because we doing everything in the spirit of the Lord. It ain't us. But we got angels with us. Watch this. Keep reading. Let's show. You good? That mic good? Watch this show.
Moreover, 2 other young men appeared before him, not able in strength, excellent in beauty, and comely in apparel.
Come on.
Who stood by him on either side and scourged him.
So wait a minute. What I said somebody might get a knot across their head. Read that again.
Moreover, 2 other young men appeared before him.
So 2 other young men that was, we didn't get the definition. My bad. Apparition. Because apparition. Read that.
Apparition. A ghost or ghost-like image of a person.
So a ghost or a spirit or shadow. You know, them folks passed out because the angels pulled up on them and they was in their form, probably spooked the hell out of them.
Right.
And they dropped it, they fainted. So don't play with us. So now it says, go back to what verse that was? 6. Where they finna put some hands on. Hold on, where we at? Verse 5. Read 26 again.
Verse 26. Moreover, 2 other young men appeared before him, not able in strength, excellent in beauty.
Notable. Is that notable?
Oh, before him, notable in strength.
Come on.
Excellent in beauty.
Come on.
And comely in apparel. Who stood by
garments. So if brother hate on garments, you sick. You by dumbest. You messed up in the brain. Cause we be having garments on. Brothers be the brother talking about we some Power Rangers. You damn right. We got power.
Right.
Read what you got.
Who stood by him on either side.
Come on.
And scourged him continually.
So what the apparitions do? What the ghosts like angels do?
Scourged him continually and gave him many sore stripes.
Come on.
Then Helodotus fell suddenly unto the ground and was compassed with great darkness.
So he got beat the hell up. So don't play. We ain't by ourselves. We got the angels of the Lord with us, man. We've always had the angels with us. Give me that in 2 Kings 6. Is that it on that? Give me give me that. Give me 2 Kings real quick. 2 Kings 6. So don't play with us. We got the angels with us. We ain't got to have a whole lot of numbers. You think we insignificant. No, we're going to take this whole damn planet over.
That's right.
That's what we finna do. That's what's going down. Believe that. Start at verse 17.
2 Kings 6, verse 17. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man.
So the Lord opened his eyes. Come on.
And he saw. And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto the Lord and said, smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them.
Come on.
With blindness according to the word of Elisha. And Elisha said unto them, this is not the way, neither is this the city.
Jump down to verse 20.
Verse 20. And it came to pass, when they were coming to Samaria, that Elisha said, Lord, open the eyes of these men, that they may see. And the Lord opened their eyes, and they saw. And behold, there were in the midst of Samaria. And the king of Israel said unto Elisha, when he saw them, my father, shall I smite them? Shall I smite them?
Oh, my bad. Verse 17 was it. My bad. I was clocked out. Read 17 again. My bad. 17 again. Come on.
Verse 17. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes.
Open his eyes. Open his spiritual eyes that he can see what's going on with Holofernes just saw. And he got beat up by the angels. Read.
That he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man.
Come on.
And he saw.
So he began to see. Look around, you see all that gold apparel, warlike apparel. Read.
And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha.
So don't play with us. We got the angels with us. Go back to Luke. Go back to Luke. So now we may be undermanned according to your eyes, but no, we got the angels rocking with us. Now, what you got? Go back to Luke 14, verse 31.
Luke chapter 14, verse 31. Or what king going to make war against another king sitteth not down first and counteth consulted whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that come against him with 20,000.
Keep reading.
Or else, while the other is yet a greater way off, he sendeth an ambassage and desireth conditions of peace.
Now you want peace. Oh, man, wait a hell no, man. I don't want no smoke, man. Read that again from the top.
Verse 32. Or else, while the other is yet a greater way off.
While the other, he like, damn, I messed up. I ain't got enough to fend, man. His eye get big. That's if you not in the spirit of it, or whatever the case may be, right? Because we already know how we rocking. But this just for a scenario. If you look around and you see like 10 dudes, you know what I'm saying, you finna fight one dude, you ain't count the cost. You thought he was the old little slim dude.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But you didn't know who was rocking behind him.
Right.
Next thing you know, he pull over 20 dudes. He's like, damn. I ain't mean what I was just playing, bro.
Right.
I was just playing, man. I ain't mean what I was saying, bro. My bad. I apologize, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have peace now. Cause you ain't count the cost, or you ain't considered before you went to war with that man. You understand what I'm saying? Read.
Or else, while the other is yet a great way off, he sendeth an ambassage and desireth conditions of peace.
Nah, that's what we telling y'all. We telling y'all might well send peace. Y'all might well send peace. It's over for y'all. You might well, like I said, we might well put out the PayPal on the screen, and you might well go to donating.
Right.
You might well, hey man, put the PayPal on the screen, man. They need to donate. Donate. You might well go and donate. Because you ain't going to win the war. You ain't going to win the fight. You might as well just lay it down. Matter of fact, go to Joshua. Let me show you what you should do. Go to Joshua 8. Go to Joshua 8 and start at verse 1.
The book of Joshua, chapter 8 and verse 1. And the Lord said unto Joshua, fear not, neither be thou dismayed. Take all the people of war with thee.
Do what?
Take all the people of war with thee.
The warriors are here now. We here now. Hey, it's the Warriors time. We in here. We in the building. It's wartime, man. The Warriors pull up when it's wartime. Don't y'all know that? The Warriors pull up when it's wartime. Read it again.
And the Lord said unto Joshua, fear not, neither be thou dismayed.
Come on.
Take all the people of war with thee.
Take the men of war with you. Read.
And arise, go up to Ai. See, I have given unto thy hand the king of Ai and his people and his city and his land.
I'm telling you, y'all might well lay it down. We didn't talk over. We everywhere. Give me that the little small clip of what you know what I'm talking about. Not that. Yeah, give me that one real quick. Let me show you everywhere. Read that again. You might well lay it down. You might well go and start donating. You know what I'm saying, to our cause, what we got going on, because you ain't gonna win the war.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, when the smoke clear, the men of war still stands, and that's us.
Right.
We ain't going nowhere. IUIC ain't going nowhere. The men of war ain't going nowhere. Now watch this. You got that? Play that.
So they're rejoicing over our dead bodies. Now the Spirit of life from God, that's that Holy Ghost that Christ spoke about. That's that Comforter Christ spoke about. Now the Spirit of the Lord is entering into us. Now we are waking up to the truth. We're not niggas and spicks. We're not Indians and Indians and savages and Mexicans. We're the 12 tribes of Israel. If they stood upon their feet, we're standing now. We're standing now. We're standing now. Great fear.
Look at the warriors.
With Saul. And great fear fell upon them that saw them. You know what that fear includes? Hatred.
Hey man, they gotta get another run. Run that back, man. Run that back. Run that back, bro. Run that back. These the men of war right here. These the men, when you want war, these the men of war.
Over our dead bodies. Now the Spirit of life from God, that's that Holy Ghost that Christ spoke about. That's that Comforter Christ spoke about. Now the Spirit of the Lord is entering into us. Now we are
that's right.
To the truth. We're not niggas and spicks.
Nah.
We're not Indians and Indians and savages and Mexicans. We're the 12 tribes of Israel. If They stood upon their feet. We're standing now. We're standing now. We're standing now. Great fear fell upon them which saw them. And great fear fell upon them that saw them. You know what that fear includes? Hatred.
Hey, man, all praise to the Most High, man.
I'm not kidding.
Man, y'all got to give it up out there at the house, man. You got to clap your hands for that, man. You got to
Sir.
clap your hands for that.
What a clap hands at, man. Come
Right,
on,
what a
man.
clap
What a
hands
sound effect said.
We
Come
need some
on,
sound
IT.
effects, man. That's the war. When you want war, you call them warriors. Now,
That's right.
Keep reading that.
The book of Joshua, chapter 8 and verse 1. And the Lord said unto Joshua, fear not, neither be thou dismayed. Take all the people of war with thee, and arise, go up to Ai. See, I have given thy hand the king of Ai, and his people, and his city, and his land. And thou shalt do to Ai and her king as thou didst unto Jericho and her king.
Now, jump to chapter 9, verse 1. Remember I said about they should already wave the white flag? You little peon Edomites, y'all just donate your little coins because you dead. You done anyway. They don't even rock with y'all. You feel me? It's them upper echelons one that's running the whole world.
You better shut
Y'all
your white mouth.
Right,
I'm not
shut your
kidding.
white mouth. Y'all done. Now watch this read you got. Joshua 9 and 1.
Joshua chapter 9 verse 1. And it came to pass when all the kings which were on this side of Jordan, in the hills and in the valleys, and in all the coasts of the great sea, over against Lebanon, the Hittite and the Amorite, the Canaanite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite heard thereof, that they gathered themselves together.
They did what?
Gathered themselves together.
That's the same thing that they do. Psalms 83. They gather themselves together. It's the same. Ain't nothing changed. All these nations always gather together to go against us. That's been the plot since been the plot. Watch this. Read it again.
That they gathered themselves together to fight with Joshua and with Israel with one accord.
You see that? They fight with one accord. Remember we read that in Revelation. Hold on. Let's go back to it. Was it Revelations 17 and 14? But they had one mind. It's been the same thing. Hold on. I think that's it. Yep. 17 verse 13. It's been the same play. Revelation 17 and 13.
Revelation 17.
Start at verse 12.
17 verse 12. And the 10 horns which thou sawest,
the EU, come on,
are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet.
Come on.
But receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast.
With the beast, America, come on.
These have one mind.
They got what?
These have one mind.
Now go back to Joshua. Read that again. Joshua 9 and verse 2.
Joshua 9 verse 2. That they gathered themselves together to fight with Joshua and with Israel with one accord. And when the inhabitants,
read it again.
That they gathered themselves together to fight with Joshua and with Israel with one accord.
So they on one accord. Guess what, Israel? We got to be on one accord.
Right.
We got to gather ourselves together. You understand what I'm saying? We got to be on one accord. One mind, one body, one spirit. Watch this. Keep reading.
Verse 3. And when the inhabitants of Gibeon heard what Joshua had done unto Jericho and to Ai, they did work willingly and went and made as if they had been ambassadors.
Uh-oh. They did what?
As if they had been ambassadors.
So I told you, y'all might well do the same thing. You might well lay it down. Read.
And took old sacks upon their asses and wine bottles, old and rent and bound up.
Do you know what they did? They waved a flag. They waved a flag. You might well wave a flag. Y'all might well wave a flag because you ain't gonna get. You know why? Because the Savior's back on the earth. Give me that with Deacon. Excuse me, Deacon. Now watch this. The Saviors are here. Hey, and I like this so much. I got to play this. Y'all got it? Cue that up real quick, man. The Saviors are here, bro. The same spirits back then is the same spirits back today. Don't get it twisted. Now watch this. Play this real quick. Because we at war.
Who was Jesus Christ's great-grandfather? His name is King Solomon. I know you heard of him. Every Rastaman heard of King Solomon. Let's see what King Solomon looked like. Son of Solomon. Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse.
Leviticus 19. And fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness.
But guess what? None of that's in the Bible. None of that's in the Bible. So let's read what sin is according to the Bible.
Transgressing also the law.
Do what?
Transgressing also the law.
I got the mic.
Right. But let me show you what is biblical. Read that.
So all praise to the Most High. We got it surrounded. We everywhere. I just in that video, most of our camp we just showed you. We in the West Coast. We in Mountain Time.
Right.
We in the Midwest.
Right.
We in Eastern Time Zone. We in the South. Man, we got this place surrounded. We got this place surrounded with prophets.
Right.
So now watch this. I want to play the video real quick. I want to play the other one, showing you, bro. This right here. We going against the. Read that again in second Revelation 17 and 13. Just because we going against the beast, don't worry. Don't worry. The victory belongs to the Lord, and so is ours. The victory belongs to us. You got it? Yeah, start at 12.
Yes, sir. Revelation 17, verse 12. And the 10 horns, which thou sawest, are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet.
Come on.
But receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast.
Now jump to verse 9.
Verse 9. And here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains, on which the woman sitteth.
Now watch this. The 7 heads. Don't worry about the 7 heads, y'all. We got something for that 7 heads. Let's play that. Let's play that. We got something for the 7 heads. We got something for it. Watch this. That's so bad, but that's bad right there.
And evil has taken this world, and its darkness has no end. The earth has given up its strength, and the sea has swept all those who couldn't withstand its crushing weight, and those have perished under the fire of its burning rage. Yet the Israelite trudges forth towards the battle, before him with sword in hand and nothing but the armor of God on his back. The waters crash into one another. He glances at the horizon, searching for the abomination that defiled the earth. It's hiding. Not yet revealing the revulsion it truly is. It has disguised itself for so long, but it cannot hide forever. But it knows its time is short. The air begins to feel heavy. The waves begin to still. It's coming. Suddenly the waves burst, uncovering its terrifying wings. As it lifts up, its 7 mighty heads and 10 horns reach toward the clouds, as tall as the sky. With fury, it releases a frightening roar that would make your blood curdle. He crouches down, swinging his sword, shield in hand. He has left everything behind him. Every point has led to this. Yet the strength of its anger shakes him. Its claws moves the ground beneath him. And each of its heads contain the mouth of a fire-breathing dragon, ready to devour him.
We got something.
Its growl is as strong as the thunder above him. He can feel the heat from its scales through his armor. His fears of what may happen to him start to flood his mind. He starts to think, maybe it's too much for him. So he closes his eyes and prays to the one true God, Yahweh.
Fast forward through real quick. Fast forward through, man. Hey, bro, that's some good stuff right there. Watch this here, though. We got help. He ain't by himself. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Watch this right in there. Yeah, put it
Set
up.
against him. Immediately he runs. More start to gather, forming a large multitude chasing after him. There's too many. Their gnashing teeth are ready to devour. All their thoughts toward him are evil and frightening. He runs faster, charging up the mountain. He realizes he can't do this alone. The Lord strikes his lightning like a flood before him, sending him reinforcements, warriors, leaders, saviors. And so he lifted up his sword to the heaven, receiving their help and strike the ground.
We got some help for you. Uh-oh. We got some help for you.
The power of the Lord surged through him and burnt up all their enemies, which have surrounded them. The prophets of God have returned, and they're going to take back the world that was promised to them.
Right. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yep. That's right. That's fire.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
What you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with that? What you can't do nothing. Lay it down, Esau.
Lay it down.
Lay it down.
Prophet's back.
It's over with. Hey man, all praise to the Most High, man. Hey, get 2 Samuel 23 and verse 8. So hey, let's get some scriptures on that thing. Let's get some scriptures on that thing right there. It ain't over with. Matter of fact, you read what you got first.
The book of Obadiah, verse 21. And saviors shall come up upon Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau.
So the saviors is here, y'all. The saviors is back. Believe that. Now, read what you got.
2 Samuel 23, verse 8. These be the names of the mighty men whom David had. The Techmonite that sat in the seat, chief among the captains. The same was Adino, the Esnite. He lifted up his spear against 800, whom he slew at one time.
These spirits back. We might not can't do it right now in the physical, but best believe we still got that spirit. We in the spiritual realm. So all praise to the Most High. Watch this. Keep reading. With one spirit. He said with one what? Read it again.
Adino, the Ezonite, he lifted up his spear against 800, whom he slew at one time.
Man, we the greatest people on the face of the earth. Don't get it twisted. You would not win. At the end of the day, when the smoke clear, we still gonna be here. Believe
That's
that.
right.
Read.
And after him was Eleazar, the son of Dodo, the Ohite, one of the 3 mighty men with David.
Come on.
When they defied the Philistines that were there, gathered together to battle, and the men of Israel were gone away.
Now what happened?
He arose
What'd he do?
and smote the Philistines until his hand was weary.
He beat until his hand got tired.
Right.
His mind didn't get tired. His hands just got tired. Read.
He arose and smote the Philistines until his hands were weary.
Come on.
And his hand clave unto the sword. And the Lord wrought a great victory that day. And the people returned after him only to spoil.
Keep reading. And these are mighty men that's back on the earth. Believe it or not, these are the men you trying to go against, and you won't win. Period. Read.
And after him was Shema, the son of Agi, the Herite, and the Philistines were gathered together into a troop, where was a piece of ground full of lentils.
Come on.
And the people fled from the Philistines.
The people did what?
Fled from the Philistines.
Come on.
But he stood in the midst of the ground and defended it.
He ain't going nowhere. Read.
And slew the Philistines.
Come on.
And the Lord
Now,
wrote.
Jump down to verse 18. Just showing you, we back on this earth, believe it or not. Hey, ladies, don't think your husband just some old Ricky Dink. No. That's a prophet. That's a king. You don't know who he is in the spirit. You understand what I'm saying? You better get yourself together, get your spirit right. Read.
And the Lord wrote a great victory.
Come on.
Verse 18. And Abishai, the brother of Joab, the son of Zuriah, was chief among 3. And he lifted up his spear against 300.
Come on.
And slew them, and had the name among 3.
Get to the. I want the one in the snow. I love that. Get down. What it said? 20? Yeah, read 20.
Verse 20. And Abiniah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Kabzeel,
come on,
who had done many acts, he slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. He went down also and slew a lion in the midst of a pit.
So wait a minute. In the midst of a pit, what else?
In time of snow.
That's a bad. Bro, you go in the snow and whoop a who? A lion? Hey, man, look. Y'all might well lay it down. Hey, and guess what? We disciplined. Let me show you how disciplined we are. The mighty men always be disciplined. Even though we men of war, we disciplined. Go to Joshua 6. Let's just show you we disciplined at the same time. Don't get it twisted. We mighty, we warriors. And at the end of the day, get Joshua 6 and start at verse 1.
Joshua 6, verse 1. Now Jericho was straitly shut up because of the children of Israel.
Come on.
None went out, and none came in.
Come on.
And the Lord said unto Joshua, See, I have given into thy hand Jericho.
So the Lord said, look, same thing. The Lord gonna give us this. Bro, the fight is already fixed. So brothers, if you 1 foot in, 1 foot out, I feel sorry for you. You better come on over here on the Lord's side.
Hell no.
You better come on over here on the Lord's side. Read.
And the king thereof, and the mighty men of valor, and ye shall compass the city, all ye men of war.
Men of who?
Ye men of war.
Like that video I just told you, we all over. We all over. We got this place surrounded. We got this place from even different borders. Mexico, we got you. Canada, we got you. We got this place surrounded. Lay it down. You might well go on, wear your white flag, but we know you ain't going to do that. We don't want that. Because the Lord got to come back and smash something. You feel me? He got it because he a man of war.
Right.
He a man of war. Believe that. Matter of fact, get that Exodus 15 real quick. Let's prove that he a man of war. You understand what I'm saying? And we always been men of war. Read what you got.
The book of Exodus, chapter 15.
You can drop that. Give me Joshua 5 and 13.
The book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
Read.
The Lord is his name.
Come on.
Pharaoh's chariots and his host have he cast into the sea.
He a man of war. He want blood. He want to see something. Watch this, read.
His chosen captains also drowned in the Red Sea.
So he putting things to death. He's a man of war. He like to get busy. Read.
The depths have covered them. They sank into the bottom as a stone.
Come on.
Thy right hand, O Lord, is become glorious in power. Thy right hand, O Lord, have dashed in pieces the enemy.
Come on. He did what? He did what?
Thy right hand, O Lord, have dashed in pieces the enemy.
You see how the Lord rock? The Lord don't play no games. Just now, you might think I'm joke. Get me. What you got?
Joshua 5:13.
Read that.
Joshua chapter 5, verse 13. And it came to pass when Joshua was by Jericho that he lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, there stood a man over against him with his sword drawn in his hand.
Let's see how Joshua rocking. That's why the Lord say, look, have no fear. Joshua a bad man. Now he had his what?
And had his sword drawn in his hand.
So he had his sword drawn in his hand. So Joshua rolled up to him. Let's see what Joshua do.
And Joshua went unto him.
Joshua pulled up on him. Read.
And said unto him, art thou for us or for our adversaries?
Now, in order for you to say that, however it turned out, you don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you my enemy, we finna handle this right now. Let's go and say something. We know what I'm saying? Or you gonna be with us, and then we get we all right. But that's the spirit that our forefathers had. That's the spirit on us now. You understand what I'm saying? Now let's see who he was talking to. Read.
And he said, nay, but as captain of the host of the Lord, and am I now come? And Joshua fell on his face to the earth.
Come on.
And did worship, and said unto him, what saith my Lord unto his servant?
So that was the Lord. You feel me? The Lord is a man of war. Read.
And the captain of the Lord's host said unto Joshua, loose thy shoe from off thy foot. For the
that sound familiar? Read.
For the place whereon thou standest is holy.
So that was the Lord he rode up on. But guess what? He's like, damn, this the Lord. Let me buy that. But the Lord rolling up, he's a man of war.
That's right.
Let's see some more if you don't want to believe. Give me Numbers 25, verse 1.
The book of Numbers, chapter 25 and verse 1.
We're going to show you how we discipline. We're going to get back to that. Now watch this read. We just want to show you this little white boy image. Get that out your brain. Get this little white boy hair, stringy dog hair out your brain, because he ain't no man of war.
Right.
Now watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Numbers, chapter 25 and verse 1. And Israel abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab.
Come on.
And they called the people unto sacrifices of their gods.
So we was straight breaking God's laws. Laying with them and worshiping their gods. Read.
And the people did eat and bow down to their gods.
Come on.
And Israel joined himself unto Baal Peor.
Come on.
And the anger of the Lord was kindled.
So the Lord was mad, and what happened?
Was kindled against Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, take all the heads of the people and hang them before the Lord against the sun, that the fierce anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel.
The Lord is a man of war. So is his people. You understand what I'm saying? Now go back to Joshua. Joshua 6. But at the same time, we discipline. We discipline. Watch this. Let's show you how discipline we is. Go back to verse 3.
Joshua 6, verse 3. And ye shall compass the city, all ye men of war, and go round about the city once. Thus shalt thou do 6 days.
Now jump down to verse 10.
Verse 10. And Joshua had commanded the people, saying, ye shall not shout.
So Joshua said, hey, don't shout. This is men of war. These are men of war that's surrounded. This ain't just your average. These are men for war, for battle. But Joshua said, hey, hold your peace though. Watch this, read.
Nor make any noise.
He said, don't do what?
Nor make any noise.
So don't even make no noise. Think about it. You got, now look how undisciplined we are today. You go in the classroom, you got to say, be quiet 1,000 times. You know, you got to say, hey, be quiet 1,000 times. Hey, classroom, let me be that. We undisciplined. But guess what? The men that you see here, we disciplined. We be in that line. We doing what the cadence say. We ain't doing our own thing. Captain Shem say, hey, as you were. Captain Shem say, hey, sons of God. Patient saints is going to be patient saints. You understand what I'm saying? We discipline. Now watch this. Read that again.
And Joshua had commanded the people, saying, Ye shall not shout, nor make any noise with your voice, neither shall any word proceed out of your mouth, until the day I bid you shout.
Read.
Then shall ye shout.
He said, look, when I tell you to shout, then you shout. That's order, that's rank, that's respect. You understand what I'm saying? That's reverence. Even though them a lot of mighty men, them men of war. Somebody, if they was undisciplined, somebody would have went and started the war prematurely. Somebody would have been shouting. But guess what? The men with discipline. That's what you see today. Matter of fact, let's show what discipline us. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 17. Let's show you what discipline us, though. We discipline. That's what I'm saying. But lay it down, because at the end of the day, when the smoke clear, we still gonna be here. Believe that. Watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 17. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline.
Oh, the desire of discipline, meaning what this wisdom going to give you discipline. Read.
And the care of discipline is love.
The care of discipline is love, meaning keeping these commandments is going to give you that discipline. Because why? You might love shrimp in the world. You might love crabs in the world. But guess what? The love of God going to say, hell no. You got to discipline yourself from that. You may was a whoremonger. You got to shut that valve off. You understand what I'm saying? You got to have discipline to be in the army of the Lord. This ain't no Christian church where you can do the hell you want to do.
Hell no.
And say, Lord, forgive me. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Hell no. The men of the men that love God, keep the commandments, is discipline. Now go back to Joshua.
Joshua 6, verse 10. And Joshua commanded the people, saying, Ye shall not shout, nor make any noise with your voice, neither shall any word proceed out of your mouth, until the day I bid you shout. Then shall ye shout.
Read.
So the ark of the Lord compassed the city, going about it once. And they came into the camp and lodged in the camp. And Joshua rose early in the morning, and the priests took up the ark of the Lord, and 7 priests.
Now, I just want to show that, but then we had discipline. Now, give me Luke 21 and 15. But what we do have is the Spirit of the Lord is rocking with us. The Spirit, I repeat, the Spirit of the Lord is rocking with us. Give me that in Luke. Matter of fact, get that first. Get Luke 21 and 15.
The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay.
So can't nobody gainsay, no matter what the SPLC or ADL, Canary Mission, all these people do. You cannot gainsay against us.
Hell no.
Because we using the Lord's word. Now give me Wisdom of Solomon 10 and verse 21.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10, verse 21.
Wisdom of Solomon 10, verse 12.
Verse 12.
Now watch this. Let's see what wisdom we got.
She defended him from his enemies.
She do what?
She defended him from his enemies.
So the wisdom we got going to defend us from our enemies. Read.
And kept them safe from those that lay in wait. And in a sore conflict, she gave him the victory.
She did what?
Excuse me. She defended him from his enemies.
Read.
And kept him safe from those that laid in wait.
Because you got people laying in wait. You got people laying in wait that's in his truth, laying in wait for us. Then you got people on the outside laying in wait for us. Read.
And in a sore conflict, she gave him the victory.
Come on.
That he might know that godliness is stronger than all.
And we know that's going into the history of it, of our forefather. But at the same time, you know these things is double. Read.
When the righteous was sold, she forsook him not, but delivered him from sin. She went down with him into the pit.
So that was our brother Joseph, right? It said, for when the righteous was sold, she forsook him not, but delivered him from sin. She went down with him into the pit. Read.
And left him not in bonds.
It's just showing you through the smoke. This wisdom always been with us. It's going to be with us, and we always going to prevail. No matter how it may look strange. It may look like we outnumbered. It may look like they coming down on us. But at the end of the day, stay faithful, stay solid. And guess what? We shall prevail. Read.
Till she brought him the scepter of the kingdom.
Come on.
And power against those that oppressed him. As for them that had accused him, she showed them to be liars.
Now let's transition real quick because it showed them to be liars. They lied on Christ, they're going to lie on us. Give me that in Luke 20 and 19. They lied on Christ, they're going to lie on us. It is what it is. Ain't nothing new under the sun. So when anything happens, don't fall out your chair. You understand what I'm saying? You got to stand solid. Watch this. Luke 20 and verse 19.
Luke chapter 20, verse 19. And the chief priests and the scribes the same hour sought to lay hands on him. And they feared the people, for they perceived that he had spoken this parable against them.
So that's the Pharisees going against Christ. Come on, read.
And they watched him.
They did what?
And they watched him and sent for spies.
You got this going on now. You got brother spy. You got all this stuff going on. They sent for spies. Read.
Which should feign themselves just men.
To act like they just men. Read.
That they might take hold of his words. That so they might deliver him unto the power and authority of the governor.
So we at war. So just let you know, we at war, and we got to prepare for these things. These things going to happen. It happened to Christ. Now let's get Paul showing you it happened to Paul. After Christ, it happened to Paul. Give me that in Acts 6. Give me Acts 6 and verse 10. Not Paul, excuse me, Stephen. Acts 6 and verse 10.
Acts chapter 6, verse 10. And they were not able to resist the wisdom and the spirit by which he spake.
We just read that in Luke. The Lord is going to give us that spirit where our enemy can't gainsay. You understand what I'm saying? We got that wisdom. We speak in this Bible. They can't gainsay. They want to talk about other stuff. No, we talking about the scriptures. They want to lie, say we did that. No, we in the scriptures. Read.
Then they suborned men.
They paid men.
Which said, we have heard them speak blasphemous words against Moses and against God. And they stirred up the people.
Same thing. They lied on they lied. I'm telling you, they got to do this, y'all. So when this stuff happen, don't fret. Because when the smoke clear, the men of war gonna be still standing. You feel me? Watch this, read.
And they stirred up the people and the elders and the scribes and came upon him and caught him and brought him to the council.
That's why this an army. We've been built up for an army. If anything happened to 1, 2, 3, we're an army. We keep moving. We're going to keep moving in that same spirit. The Lord take that same spirit and place it upon us. Now, if anything shake, we still keep this truth moving. We don't stop. We don't die. We don't retreat. We do none of that. We move, press forward. Read.
And set up false witnesses, which said, this man ceases not to speak blasphemous words against this holy place.
The same thing they did, how they did Christ, the same way. Now, if we telling you it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But fret not. We got leaders upon leaders upon leaders. Get that in second Maccabees. Or Ezra, I'm sorry. First Ezra. Get that in first Ezra. We got leaders upon leaders if anything happen. You understand what I'm saying? We at war. We at war. Get second Ezra, second Ezra, my bad. Second Ezra 1. Start at verse. Y'all know what I want. There you go.
The book of Second Ezra, chapter 1 and verse 38. And now, brother, behold, what glory, and see the people that cometh from the east.
Hold on. Second Ezra 1. Second Ezra 1 and verse 39.
Verse 39. Unto whom I will give for leaders Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Oseas, Amos, and Machias, Joel, Abadias, and Jonas, Nahum, and Abaziah, Zephanias, Agaius, Zachary, and Malachi, which is called.
That's why the Lord order all things. Everything had to have an order to it. It ain't just by accident. Play that video again where bishops don't walk through with the captains and everything. The bishops walk through. Play that again. Read that again.
Verse 39.
Brothers be hating on that because they don't understand what's going on in the spirit. They lost. They in the flesh. They thinking carnal. They can't understand spiritual things. They in the flesh. Now watch this. Play this.
So they're rejoicing over our dead bodies. Now the spirit.
That's why it's order. It's right instructions. That's order. It takes the spirit of God to order this.
Christ spoke about. Now the spirit of the Lord is entering into us. Now we are waking up to the truth. We're not niggas and spicks. We're not Indians and Indians and savages and Mexicans. We're the 12 tribes of Israel.
If they stood upon their feet,
We're standing now. We're standing now. We're standing now.
That's right.
great fear fell upon them which saw them.
And great fear fell upon them that saw them. You know what that fear includes? Hatred.
That's right.
So you're going to have that. Now, let's see what the Bible say. That's wisdom. It take wisdom to order that. Now, watch it. Let the Bible say what it say.
Wisdom of Solomon 8 verse 1. Wisdom reaches from one end to another mightily.
So wisdom reach from one end to the next mightily. One place to the next, it going to reach wisdom. Read.
And sweetly does she order all things.
So it order all things. It's an order to all things. Everything got to have an order to it. Jump to verse 14.
Verse 14. I shall set the people in order.
What wisdom going to do?
I shall set the people in order.
You shall see, brother, that used to be a dope dealer, used to be on drugs, used to be a whoremonger, used to be a thief, murderer. Now you see them being set in order. Read it again.
I shall set the people in order, and the nations shall be subject unto me.
You see that? That's why y'all got to lay it down. Because, look, we in order now. You can't hide us no more. You can't act like we ain't here no more. We here. You understand what I'm saying? We here. So either you're going to have to go and do what you got to do. You elite, do what you got to do. But guess what? At the end of the day, when the smoke clear, the men of war still going to be here pushing this truth. Believe that. It don't die. Now read them leaders again.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 1 and verse 39. Unto whom I will give for leaders Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Oseas, Amos, and Bacchias, Joel, Abadias, and Jonas, Nahum, and Abachias, Zephanias, Agaius, Zachary, and Malachi, which is called also an angel of the Lord.
So we got the leaders, and everything is ordered by wisdom. Understand what I'm saying? Now jump over to verse 19. No, verse 18.
Verse 18, saying.
Chapter 2, chapter 2, verse 18.
Chapter 2 and verse 18. For thy help will I send my servants, he say.
Just like when we made that the intro, it's help. Help on the way. Help is on the way. So that means this truth will never be stopped. Read.
For thy help will I send my servants, Isaiah, and Jeremiah,
and Jeremiah, come on.
After whose counsel I have sanctified and prepared for thee 12 trees, laden with diverse fruits.
Come on, read.
And as many fountains flowing with milk and honey, and seven mighty mountains.
There go 7 more brothers right there.
Whereupon there grow roses and lilies, whereby I will fill thy children with joy. Do right.
So that good. So let you know, this truth ain't gonna never wither away. It's only gonna get stronger. It's only gonna continue to grow.
Yes,
this is
sir.
small remnant. We got, man, this is small. But we got many more to come in. Many more prophets to come in to hit the streets running.
That's right.
We got so many teachers now. We got to open up different platforms. You feel me? We got to come over because everybody, the word gonna go forth. The word gonna go forth. No matter what you plan, the word gonna go forth. Now what was that? Yeah, get Romans 11. Yeah. Read what you got. Yeah.
Romans 11 verse 2. God has not cast away his people, which he foreknew. What ye not what the scripture says of Elias, how he maketh intercession to God against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and dig down thy altars, and I am left.
They have killed thy prophets. Guess what? When they go to doing that, or when they go to persecuting that, get Acts 14 and 19. Let's show you how our forefathers happened when we started getting persecuted in these towns. Do we just give up and wave the flag? You think when y'all come down on us, do we just wave the flag? Hell no. Read what you got. Acts 14 and 19.
The book of Acts, chapter 14 and verse 19. And there came thither certain Jews from Antioch and Iconium who persuaded the people, and having stoned Paul.
They did what to Paul?
Stoned Paul.
So let's see. They stoned Paul, y'all. Come on.
Drew him out of the city, supposing he had been dead.
They thought the man was dead. Read.
Howbeit, as the disciples stood round about him, he rose up and came into the city. And the next day he departed with Barnabas to Depree. And
so the next day he kept it rolling. So that's our spirit. We the warriors. We don't go nowhere. We don't go nowhere. We on to multiply. We don't back down. We don't. You take us out, we got other warriors.
Yes,
the
sir.
truth don't stop. Read.
He departed with Barnabas to Derbe, and when they had preached the gospel to that city and had taught many, they returned again to Lystra and to Iconium and to Antioch, confirming the souls of the disciples.
Now, do what?
Confirming the souls of the disciples.
Come on.
And exhorting them to continue in the faith.
And he still had to tell them, look, man, look, I done been through it, but look, we got to continue in the faith no matter what happens.
That's right.
Whatever go down, we got to continue in the faith. Now watch this. Read what you got.
Acts 23.
Hold on, it's more on that. Read that. Finish that.
And that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of God.
He telling them, he said, look, the things I went through, don't even worry about that. It's more to come. Through much tribulation. Through much tribulation before we enter to the kingdom. Watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Acts, chapter 23, verse 12. And when it was day, certain of the Jews banded together.
So we going to have brothers just like we just had that video where they talking about Bishop. Everybody got their turn to say something, right? Read that again.
And when it was day, certain of the Jews banded together and bound themselves.
Certain of our people that's our Israelites, come on.
Under a curse.
Come on.
Saying that they would neither eat nor drink till they had killed Paul.
So you're going to have some brothers band together to wish hurt and harm on us. Just like, I think that was 2018 or something like that, when the brothers said something about they should go in there and shoot the school up or something. One of them brothers said that. I said, these some evil niggas, man. These folks is evil as hell.
I need you to
You
shut
only
the
can
hell
see
up
folks' true color
for
when
the
stuff pop
immediate
off.
future.
You only can see they true color when stuff pop off. Other than that, you don't see that. Everybody hide their hand. But when something happens, then here come everybody out the woodworks. Well, come on out. Come on, join the party. Go join the party. Right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that new, and it ain't gonna stop a damn thing. Watch this, read.
And they were more than 40, which had made this conspiracy.
Now watch this. They because Christ told us, right? Get Matthew 10 and 23. Matthew 10 and 23. These are some things that we at war, but at the end of the day, we gonna stand. We gonna stand on where we stand when the smoke clear. Read what you got.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 23. But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you.
So when they persecute us, what?
When they persecute you in this city.
So we're going to get persecuted, but guess what? What the warriors going to do?
Flee ye into another.
We're going to go into another. Did it say we're going to shut it down?
Flee ye into another.
And do what?
For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come.
Till the Son of Man be come. So guess what? A certain place we ain't going to get to, but guess what? We still got to preach this gospel. If one city persecute us, we go to the next one.
That's right.
We go to the next one to get them last few souls that the Lord have told us to go get. The warriors going to go get them. The warriors going to go in there and get them. Everybody's spirit ain't for that, but it's everybody, like the scripture say, we jointly fitted together. Everybody got different administrations. You know what I'm saying? But we one body. No, you know, don't none to exalt over the other because we all need each other. But in them days, the warriors got to go get them. Read what you got.
2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 23. Are they ministers of Christ? I speak as a fool. I am more. In labors more abundant. In stripes above measure.
Come on.
In prison more frequent.
Come on. So we gotta test that. We gotta go to prison. Read.
In prisons more frequent. In deaths oft.
Come on.
Of the Jews 5 times received I 40 stripes.
So his own brothers, he received what?
Of the Jews, 5 times received I 40 stripes, save one.
Come on.
Thrice was I beaten with rods.
So you see the stuff that he went through for this gospel, but at the end of the day, he still stood tall when the smoke cleared. Read.
Once was I stoned.
So he was stoned. We just read how he was stoned. Read.
Thrice I suffered shipwreck.
Suffered shipwreck. But did that stop him? Nope. When the smoke cleared, he went to another mission. Read.
A night and a day I have been in the deep.
He in the deep. No lights out there. You don't know now. You don't know what the hell going on. You don't know what. Right. You don't know if you gonna. You don't know if that's it. I might just be. Right. That's it, y'all. Read.
In journeyings often.
Come on.
In perils of waters.
Come on.
In perils of robbers.
You got robbers. You got robbers. You're going to these different countries. These folks knowing you ain't from their country. You know how it is. They're like that. He ain't from my. He don't even speak. He don't speak Spanish. He don't even speak French. He don't speak Creole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he fresh from America. I know he got a bag.
Right.
We know he got some money. Read.
In perils by my own countrymen.
Your own countrymen.
In perils by the heathen.
By the heathen, and you got the heathens spying on you, taking pictures of you. You know what I'm saying? Probably a damn rhyme behind you, all over your house and shit. Probably got folks staked out. Trust and believe that. If they were spying on Martin Luther King them back in the 60s, oh, man, come on, man. They phone tapped back in the 60s and the 70s. Oh, man, this 23, this 2023. Man, come on, man. Let's not be naive. But guess what? We built for this. We built for this. It is what it is. Like at the end of the day, when the smoke clear, the warrior's going to be standing. Believe that.
That's right.
In perils in the city. In perils in the wilderness, in perils in the sea, in perils among false brethren.
Among false brothers. You're going to have false brothers among you.
The hell is this?
You're going to have brothers betray you. Some of you brothers may come in and brothers you came in with, then he false as hell. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You got to expect this. You might well prepare your spirit for it. Don't run from it. Prepare your spirit for it. Read.
In weariness and painfulness. In watching.
In pains. You're going to have somebody got to go through pains just to help push this truth. Read.
In washings often.
Come on.
In hunger and thirst.
Come on.
In fastings often.
No, we got to fast often. Read.
In cold and nakedness.
Come on.
Besides those things that are without, that which cometh upon me daily.
But out of all those things, what else?
The care of all the churches. Who is weak?
Still got to think about the churches. That's why you got to respect the elders, the leadership, man. They do a whole lot you would never know till you people, you naysayers that got something to say. Y'all don't know what the hell going on over here. You know what I'm saying? While you over here, you don't know what the hell going on. Ron, read what you got.
Who is weak, and I am not weak? Who is offended, and I burn not? If I must needs glory, I will glory of the things which concern my infirmities.
Now, get to 2 Timothy 4 and 5. We finna shut it down, y'all. We finna shut it down. But at the end of the day, when the smoke clear, we're going to be here. Believe that. Read what you got. 2 Timothy 4 and verse, start at 5.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4 and verse 5. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist.
So hold on, read that again. Read it. I'm sorry, read from the top again.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4 and verse 5.
Read it out.
But watch thou in all things.
So we got to watch in all things. You got to stay alert.
Endure afflictions.
But we got the what?
Endure afflictions.
So we got to endure affliction.
That's
We're going to get
right.
afflicted. That ain't talking about, my rent money and all that. Shit, you might get hands put on you like in Acts. Read.
Do the work of an evangelist.
But we still, when we get afflicted, we still got to push forward. Read.
Make full proof of thy ministry.
We got to make full proof. We can't be half-stepping, slothful as hell. We got to make full proof of our ministry.
Yes,
we got to take it to a place. You got to give everything you got for it. Read.
For I am now ready to be offered. And
now I'm ready to be what?
To be offered.
Now you can say I'm ready to be offered because you went to the max. I'm ready to be offered. Come on.
And the time of my departure is at hand.
Meaning I'm ready to be offered. I'm ready to be put to death for this truth. And my time is here. Read.
I have fought a good fight.
But guess what? I fought a good fight. We all should get to a point where we can say that. Bro, I exhausted everything about me to get to this truth, to push this truth to the max. And then at the end, you can be like, you know what? I did what?
I have fought a good fight.
That's when you can say you fought a good fight. Read.
I have finished my course.
Come on.
I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness.
There's laid up for me a crown of righteousness. Don't forget, brothers, that we gonna get a reward. It may seem like you ain't getting no reward. You may seem like you don't get a pat on the back. Who the hell with a pat on the back? You want the kingdom.
That's right.
You want to get this kingdom. You want to live forever. You want them powers that the Lord promised. You tasted it, like the scripture said. When we read this, we eating this. We really like, man. I can't wait to this. I'm tired of pain. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of suffering. But the only way, we got to turn up to the max, y'all. The wars, like you said, the wars had to go take over. The warriors got to stand up and take over. We at war. Where you at? Where you at, warriors? We at war. It's time to take over now. It's time to, come on, take over. So we got to get our kingdom. We got to get our kingdom. We got to get our kingdom. Ain't no more sitting back in the background. No, hell no. We on front line. Turned up to the max. Watch this, read.
Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day.
Lord is righteous, the righteous judge. The righteous judge that he gonna give you in that day. Because he know what's going on. Read.
And not to me only.
Not to me only. What else?
But unto all them also that love his appearing.
All them that love Christ's appearance. And the only way we're going to make him appear is we got to get off our behinds and push this truth to the max. Now, watch this. Read what you got.
Romans chapter 11, verse 2. God has not cast away his people, which he foreknew. Were ye not what the scripture says of Elias, how he maketh intercession to God against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets.
So you might think, Esau, if you listen, you might think you kill a prophet. Come on.
And dig down thy altars.
You might think you can mess our sanctuary up, mess yourself from congregating.
And I am left alone.
Come on.
And they seek my life.
And you seek others' life. Come on.
But what saith the answer of God?
What God gonna say about that?
Unto him, I have reserved.
What God told him. And we apply that to today as well.
I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
We still ain't gonna bow down. Murder, death, no, we ain't bowing down. Until we ain't bowing down. This place gonna fall down before we bow down. This place gonna fall down before we bow down. Whatever plots, plans, whatever, it don't matter. Because at the end of the day, when the smoke clear, the men of the Lord gonna be still standing. Believe that.
Yes, sir.
No matter what happens. That's it. Get that, and then we're gonna close out.
The book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 14. And I said unto him,
verse 4.
Verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all tribes of the children of Israel.
So when these men get sealed, Lord have mercy that these men came out of various different walks of life. Y'all counted these men out. The world counted these men out. Get that hold that. Give me that Corinthians 1 and 19. The world counted these men out. Everybody counted us out. You just niggas. Y'all ain't nothing. Our own women don't respect us. Guess what? We the greatest men that ever touched the face of the earth. If it weren't for us, there ain't no earth.
That's right.
Now watch this. Read what you got.
1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent.
Come on.
Where is the wise? Where is the scribe?
Where y'all at?
Where is the disputer of this world?
What are the disputers of this world? Where the hell you at? Read.
Have not God made foolish the wisdom of this world?
This wisdom is foolish to God. Read.
For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God.
Come on.
It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
So the people's on the corners, though, you never thought, some brothers, you never thought would be on the corner breaking the Bible down. The Lord said, that's who I want right there. I want little Jimmy right there that y'all despise. That's who I want.
Right.
I'm going to flip this whole damn world upside down with them prophets.
Yes,
You
sir.
count them out, but the Lord said, hell no. That's who I'm choosing right there. Jump down to verse 20.
That's right.
27.
Verse 27. But God has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And God has chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
Come on.
And base things of the world and things which are despised.
We will be called base. We will be called base because we still working 9 to 5. Some brother working 10 hours. Some brother working 12 hours a day. But then yet and behold, them same brothers working them 10, 12 hours do 150 days of count. Do 60 days of count. Do 90 days of count. You got brother prophesying 365. Shout out to Tallahassee.
Right.
Them brothers, they're on a whole nother level. Shout out to Captain Methodist in Tallahassee, man. Them brothers, 365. You got brothers work. But then guess what? They labor for this truth to tear this place down. So all praise the Lord chose them men. You understand? He chose us. Now go back.
The book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
You can't stop it, Esau. Wave your white flag. Read.
Of the tribe of Judah.
But then again, don't wave the white flag. We need some action.
Right.
Read.
And of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000.
No doubt.
Of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000.
You can't do nothing with these men. You can't do nothing with these men. So all praise to the Most High. I'm going to set it right there, man. That's our time, man. Hey, all praise to the Most High, bro. Shout out to Deacon Abiel, you know what I'm saying, Fix Your Face crew. Appreciate y'all. You know we got Deacon Nate South coming up next.
Yes, sir.
So all praise to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's been our time, man. All praise. Shout out to the bishops. Shout out to the deacons, the captains, everybody that's laboring for the truth. Huh? Oh, make sure you subscribe to IUIC Mobile. You know what I'm saying? We need you to hit that button right now. We need you to go to IUIC Mobile and hit that button right now. We got rapid fire going on. We got in the classrooms. So we trying to push a lot of stuff. Actual pastor. So we got a lot of little stuff we trying to get out. And thanks to you people, the greatest people on the face of the earth, you know what I'm saying, that y'all subscribe and help us out. What else we got? That's it? Okay, all praise to the Most High. Lord's will, life lasts. See some of y'all tomorrow. Most High Christ bless.